Hey guys, it's Bizarre Individual, and today we're going to be doing my November anime, manga, and just little otaku goodness that I picked up throughout the month. I am planning on filming a pop haul, which has a lot of anime figures, so if you want to stay tuned for that one as well. But this is going to be 3 anime titles, about 50 volumes of manga, and some merch. So yeah, let's just begin. First anime that I picked up was The Wonderland. I've saw this at Target and just really wanted to see it. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to watch it yet, but just looks really good. Next up is Digimon Adventures. This is the final movie. I try to start the newer Try movies. It's 6 movies in one. Actually found out that they were originally in Japan a 26 episode series. So it follows after Digimon Adventures Season 2, I believe. So I've been having a lot of fun going back and rewatching Season 1, and I'm about done with Season 1, and I'm going to jump into Season 2, and then I'm going to watch all these movies, so I had to pick this up. Next up, I'm really excited to add this back into my collection. It is Spiral, as it got stolen as I was halfway through it, so I never got to finish it. And I remember enjoying it. I don't remember loving it, so that's why I didn't want to pay the high price on eBay for it. So I'm really glad that I found it for a good deal and adding it back into my collection. Next up, I just kind of clumped these two together. Otaku Mike gifted me the first volumes to each of these series. Machi Moho, I messed up and made the wrong person into a magical girl, and Fairy Tale Battle Royale. He enjoyed them, but not enough to continue them, so he was kind enough to send them my way. So I enjoyed them enough to continue them. I'm really enjoying them. Yeah, this one is exactly like what the title says. This mystical little Pokemon looking guy turned this wrong chick into a magical girl that has like the baddest attitude ever, and it's really funny, and I'm really enjoying it. I am on volume 3, need to catch up. And these came out around the same time, so it's kind of funny how one's on 4 and the other one's on volume 6. And Fairy Tale Battle Royale is like another Alice in Wonderland kind of retelling, where she gets trapped in a book. Kind of like Fushigi Yugi, I guess. That kind of what it reminded me of. She gets trapped in a book, and then she meets all these fairy tales, and then she kind of has to kill them off, and she doesn't really know who's good and who's bad. It was really good. I need to reread it. It's been a minute since I read volume 3, so yeah, really excited to add those to my collection. Next up, just got some more volumes of I Am a Hero, volume 4 and volume 11. Sat on these, and unfortunately went out of print, which sucks, but you know, that's just part of collecting. So yeah, I think now I'm halfway through the series, miscellaneous volumes, so maybe one day. Next up is Dorho Hidoro, and just more random volumes. They're actually, I put them out of order. 20 through 23, which 23 is the final volume. And look at this thickness of that. Awesome. And yeah, just heard really good things about it. Wanted to complete it before I started reading it because I just want to binge it. And I'm missing now 8 random volumes, so don't think they're quite out of print yet. So hopefully I can track those down, but I'm really glad to get so many so fast. So yeah, this is yeah, I kind of organized them in stacks, so that made sense to me. But this is my rebuy stack. I already have Wish in the singles, but if you all know, I like to collect everything by Clamp and every publication, and since this is Dark Horse, I know, and it's an older one, I know that this is going to go out of print really soon, so I decided to snatch it up before it went kind kind of pricey on eBay. So, Wish. And I knew that I would like it, but I didn't know that I would love it. And so when I read it, I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoy this series. It's really more supernatural than I thought it would be, and I really enjoy that. Next up, adding to my Clamp rebuy, I do eventually want to get the omnibuses for Chobits, but I have the single old Tokyopop ones, and now I decided to collect these beautiful hardcover 20th anniversary editions. They just look really stunning, so. And lastly, with my rebuy, I got Sayuki, which is the 3rd and 4th volume in the old Tokyopop singles, and I'm really happy to add this to my collection. Also picked up a whole bunch right here, not going to show you everyone, but these covers. Just Sayuki in a different language, or Sayuki Reloaded in a different language. I have another different language, and it's like looks different than this, so I don't even know what language this is. But if you know, let me know down in the comments. It might be Japanese. I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah, I have another one of this, and it just looks different. But I found these for 10 cents. I couldn't pass them up. This might be blasphemy, but if worse comes to worse and I don't really use them, I could always like frame the covers. I could always cut the insides out for like my journal or something. So yeah, I'm really excited to add them, and they were 10 cents each. So yeah, I love Sayuki. So next up, this was an accidental buy. It is in a different language, and I thought I was getting volume 9 in English, but it's okay. I'm still going to include it in my collection right in between, because I have 10 and I have 8. So it's going to go right there, and still not complete. I'm going to be missing volume 11, which is going for $1,000 on eBay, and that's the only place I can find it, so that's ridiculous. And even if I could find it, it's still not the end of the series. Tokyopop, I don't even think it was Tokyopop. It was not Tokyopop, but whatever company it was, they canceled it, and there were 12 volumes. So yeah, but the art is stunning, and I heard really good things about it. So yeah, I definitely want to at least read the volumes that I have. Next up is just slowly collecting these. I have miscellaneous volumes. There's 21 volumes altogether. I have the anime for this, and I've had it for 4 years without watching it. So my goal is to change a lot of those titles that I've had for 4 years. I need to go back in my hauls and like write down all the titles that have the longest and like kind of go in order is what I want to do. But this is definitely one of the titles I want to get to. It's obviously a shoujo romance. And yeah, just hold me accountable next year to watch this anime. Next up, this one's really beat up, but it's an old Tokyopop. I guess this should have went in my rebuy section, or double section, because I have the omnibuses for this, the Terror Cafe. This is volume 4. Now I'm only missing volume 7, and then I'll have it twice because, I don't know, I'm awful and I'm trash. Next up, this was a recommendation from the Panda Post. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Stupid Love Comedy, and it was originally 3 volumes in Japanese, and it just looks right up my alley, and the Panda Post recommended it and said, this looks like something you would read, so I've always wanted to pick it up, and really glad that I have it. Next up is Not Simple by Tetsumo Ono, and this, I think, completes my collection of her works. I've been saying his, but it's her. Yeah, let me know if I'm missing any other titles. So, I read this actually today. So, yeah, I absolutely, really, I hate saying that I enjoyed something so depressing, but, this is going on my favorites list. It was so dark and twisted. It's about this guy right here named Ian, and his journey throughout life and starting out as a young boy. And I don't want to spoil too much. That's like the problem. I will talk about this later on, and I'll probably talk about it in spoil territory. So yeah, but it is dark and it is depressing and trigger warning central. It has every trigger warning you can think of. But at the same time, it was so like relatable and yeah, and it like the plot, like all the twists and turns in the plot, like all kind of went together, and I loved it. Next, oh yeah, so this whole entire stack right here is from Bread Knee Wheat. I will link their Instagram in the description box down below. And thank you so much for all these wonderful gifts. She gifted me Not Simple. And yeah. And I just wanted to try this volume out. I will probably read it before I buy any other ones. There's 6 volumes altogether. It just looks so colorful, and it doesn't look like anything I would actually be into, but just the covers kind of drawed me in. I know nothing about it. Yeah, but volume 1. Next, if I like these, I would track down the other ones, but Hollow Fields, I just thought it would be really appropriate to read for fall. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it for fall. It's gonna be winter, but who knows, I might save it for next year. But yeah, it just looked fun. Next up, I got Mega Man, if you saw my Digimon earlier, Nostalgia, volumes 1 through 3. I will probably never be able to find any other ones, but don't know how many is in here, but I'm happy to add this to my collection. I eventually want to get all of Dragon Ball Z, and everything, but it's not on the top of my list. But since they had this, I thought I would just throw it in there, and yeah. Next up, they gifted me this, Fruits Basket and Friends. I'm just samplers of all of her work, and I'm just going to put it on my on her shelf. The Vampire Dahlia. Death is a Kiss. I read this and it was good. Nothing special. I enjoyed my read of it. It's definitely 90s, and yeah. They also were getting rid of Avatar, Volume 1. This is like old Tokyo Pop style, like cutting out stuff from the show. Volume 2. Volume 6. I eventually want to get all the comics that Dark Horse is printing of this. I do want to, of course, finish this one, but yeah, these might be harder to track down. Included some Avatar cards, and The Legend of Korra, the comic book, for comic book day. I might actually frame this, so I think that would be like a really neat poster. So now for my Yaoi, let me switch hands. I got some June titles. I got Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, and Volume 6, which completes the series. Dylan told me I had this series in the singles by Be Beautiful publication, and Dylan was like, you do know that they June picked it up and finished it, and like reprinted all of it. So on my shelf, to make it complete, I'm going to put the singles and then these right here, since I'm missing some of this publication, and just call it a day. But I had, for some odd reason, even though I already had this section of the manga, I still had to pick it up because I eventually want to finish this one as well for some reason. I haven't even read it, but I don't know why I want both, but because I have the whole story. But like I said, I'm trash. But yeah, I'm happy to complete another one. So, and now I can know how the story ends. And Dylan recommended this, that it was really good. Lindsay Tutt recommended it. So I'm so excited to read this one. I need to get on it. This one I will talk about a little bit later, but Deflowering the Boss, I enjoyed it. And yeah. Next up is Lit Day. Volume 15, I have 1 through 13, and 14 is going for $70 online. Will never complete it, but unless I can find it like in a store someplace, like a used bookstore, which I'm hoping and praying that I do. But yeah, until then, I'm going to still read it because, I mean, it's a manhwa, but look how, I just love the art. Like, it's just... I'm sure I can read 1 through 13 and then skip over 14 and still read 15 and know, understand it enough to, know how the story ends. So, and yeah, I read a lot of, especially with all the ones that I like rebought, I've actually read most of the manga that I bought this month, which is not normal for me at all. I mean, you might think that I haven't read that much of it, but I've read like half of it, so I mean, that's better than I normally do. But anyways, Birds of Shangri-La, and this cover just really intrigued me, and I mean, not even because, he's naked, but the art is just gorgeous. And yeah, so I absolutely love this. Gave it 5 stars. A lot of 5 stars reads this month. Don't know if I'm not being picky enough, but just fell in love with this. I cannot wait for volume 2. Of course I can't say if it's going to go on my favorites list until I finish the series, but as of right now, I am addicted to this series. It is on the top of my priority. I absolutely loved it. It's about this guy right here, and he goes and works as I forgot the term that they use, but I've heard like it's called a fluffer, and it kind of reminded me when like in porn and stuff, they have not the actually actors that or actresses that play in the porno. They have other people that their job is to literally just turn them on. And oh my god. So he's straight, but he's escaping his past, and his job is to turn on they call them birds, like the actual prostitutes birds, so they can, before they go and venture out and sleep with the actual clients. Oh my god, I loved it. And I know that sounds ridiculous, and I mean, prostitution obviously really happens, but it's kind of like they set it up to be ridiculous because it's on like this island and only like rich people can get. I'm sure that there's plenty of that, but like, like when I hear about prostitution, it's not that. But it's just really... Mariah, can you stop? Sorry, my dog's trying to get comfortable on the couch again. Mariah, we're gonna go upstairs in 5 seconds, I promise. Anyways, it was just great. And where I was going is that it gets so realistic because you get into the characters' lives, like their backstory and stuff, and you just bond with the character, and that what makes it like more relatable. So yeah, loved it. Shamefully, I have not read any of Given yet. I have up to volume 4, but I'm just keeping up to date. I'm going to binge this really soon because all of my friends are just hyping this up, and yeah. A series that I am hyping up is BL Metamorphosis. Volume 2, I buddy read this with Geeky Dreams, and I also gave this 5 stars. Loved it. This was the cutest and sweetest, innocent thing ever. It's pretty much, to sum it up like fast, is 2 people that are not alike at all, that are living 2 different lives. A young girl that still is in school, and an elderly lady that like lives by herself and is trying to stay afloat, taking care of herself on her own, and they stumble across each other in bonding over BL, boys love, yaoi, and just their interactions and how they become friends, and it's just so good and so sweet. Cannot wait for volume 3. I don't know how long the series is going to be, but I don't know. I may, honestly, if volume 3 is not the last one, I may try to hold off on reading it as long as possible, because as soon as I read volume 1, I had to go out and get volume 2, which normally I'm patient and I could wait, but like I couldn't. I like had to have volume 2. So I might try, even though it's gonna be super hard, to wait until all this series comes out and just get it and let it, you know, stack. And I hope this series is long. I don't think it's gonna be long, but I mean, I don't know how it could be long. But I mean, I would really enjoy it if it was like 7 volumes. I think would be awesome. But yeah. Anyways, rambling. But yeah, it's just so good. Another 5-star read, Cherry Magic, Volume 1 and 2. I read both of these in one sitting. So glad I picked up both of them. This is just so cute and sweet, and I cried because I loved it so much afterwards. It is an office romance, and this guy right here, he is a 30-year-old virgin, and he gains powers to read people's minds when they touch him, since he, you know, we're still a virgin at 30. And this guy right here, he's like, all the women want this guy right here, and they're co-workers, and this guy right here wants him. So it's just so cute and so sweet, and the side characters in here are life, and just, oh, I love it so much. And the reason why I picked up this one was because I even know that this is his boss, or yeah, like you know, I decided to get this one since I can't wait for the next volume of Cherry Magic, which is gonna be 5 volumes, but I had to get this one because I wanted more office romance, and didn't even know, but he's a 30-year-old virgin, so it's kind of funny. Just thought that was, I don't know, it's weird how they have so much similar. Lastly, with the manga, is Makeup is Not Just Magic, a manga guide to cosmetologists and skincare. Just thought it was fun. It's published in the, you know, English language way. Just thought it was different. It's just tips on makeup, tips on skincare. I'm going to try some of them out, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So actually, my friend wants to come over, and we want to try this together. So read it together, so that should be a lot of fun. Lastly, a gift from Adam. He got me, at his work, all of these little figures, which I think are so cute. I can't wait to open them and display them on my shelf. I know they're not anime, but I think they're just as cute. And they're the Powerpuff Girls, and they're gonna look so cute underneath my Powerpuff Girls Funko Pops. And yeah, he got them for $3 each, so I think he got a really good deal for me. So, and he was worried that he didn't get them all, and he did. So, yeah, Bubbles, the Mayor, Buttercup, and Blossom. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me in this shaky video, and I apologize. And yeah, so I don't know if I said at the beginning, but everyone that I mentioned will be linked down below. And also stay tuned for my Funko Pop haul that's coming. It has a lot of anime figures in it and stuff, so I think y'all will enjoy that. And yeah, so I will see you in next video.